What's going on, Koinda? I just went live in the Grin mining group because I know a lot of people have been hitting me up, texting me in the back end, asking me when is the application going to be live for them to sign up so we can all mine Grin together for a little bit. So I just wanted to go live in the Koinda group so that the message gets out there so that people will understand, like, I've already set the app up and I'm ready to go I'll be ready to go on Monday setting up everybody's servers and stuff. So I just want to say what's going on to everybody and let you know that if you were interested in mining Grin, the site is up. I try to make it real easy for you to stop mining Grin whenever you want, stop being part of the thing whenever you want to. So that's a good thing. What other things? So it's at Cleophasjenkins.com. So Grin.cleophasjenkins.com. If you go to Grin.cleophasjenkins.com, you can sign up really easy. The window closes on Sunday at midnight. So the reason why I'm going live is because people saying they didn't get the other message when I said it was ready to go. I just don't want people that wanted to sign up to say that they didn't get the message. So I'm trying to get the word out there as much as possible because ain't nothing I can do for you on Monday because there is a window that everybody else had to hit. There is a deadline. So know that there's a deadline. If you want to get down, get down. If it's Monday and you haven't gotten down yet, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, I'm just going live just to let you know that it is available. Again, for anybody interested in Grin mining, remember, I'm not Grin mining for the financial part of it. I am Grin mining because of my intellectual curiosity and the fact that I think that there's a lot of great technical stuff going on with it, and I want to learn about it, and I want to mine it. I want to learn as much as I can. So I know there are some other people who are interested in it. Just know that it is extremely risky and you may lose every dime you put into this collective. Every dime. You might not make $1. I'm just letting you know that right now. So anybody who's interested, I know I'm not selling it well, but I'm not meaning to sell it. I'm not trying to get you to buy into something or anything like that. I just know people that had interest, so I want to make sure I make it available to everyone that had that interest. What's going on, Michael Balance Williams? What's happening? So outside of that, that's pretty much it. Make sure y'all come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. We are having a webinar tomorrow at 6 p.m. with a young woman who has developed her own community. She is a real estate developer that has built her own community. So pretty cool stuff. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow at 6. I'm going to try to share it on my Facebook, at least, my part of it, because I don't know. I think Miss Shanika's going to share the actual Zoom on hers. So, yeah, make sure y'all check that out. But, yeah, I will be back tomorrow if you're interested. Outside of that, man, I love y'all. Live, love life. I've been working my butt off trying to get that site up. Now it's up, Grin.cleophasjenkins.com. If you want to get involved. I think there's about 15 to 20 people right now. I think there were like 44 or 50 people who are interested. There are 138 people in the Grin mining group. So I guess most of them folk in there are just meddling. like real talk. What's going on, Castellet? Yeah, so everybody else, if you are really interested, just come on through. We'll see how it do. So, any questions? Anybody got any questions while they watching? What's up? And Michael Balance Williams. Are you already in Castellet? Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. For me, it's like, I appreciate you guys jumping on this journey with me, but I'm telling you, it could be bad, but it could be really good too. Who knows? I know for me, I'm always going to be winning with that just because I'm learning. Just at the shop listening to awesomeness. Oh, man, don't do that. There ain't no awesomeness over here, man. Just big hairy woolly dude, man. I'm wooled up. I got a pimple too. Look like, that's a blemish. I don't care. So yeah, if anybody got any questions, just hit me up. I'll answer them. about how it works. Oh, so I'll say it a little bit. So the way it works right now is you'll sign up for a plan. You'll sign up for a plan, which are the tiers are from 25 to 500. So you'll sign up for a plan. Yeah, I know I can't either. Michael Balance, it's gonna be dope. But so Michael Balance when he said he can't wait to hear about the new community tomorrow at 6. And I said I can't either. I've never spoken with her. It's like most of my interviews. This will be my first time speaking with her. But the plans are $25 a month to $500 a month. Again, I said that because I don't ever assume that black folk don't have money. I know we got money. I know black people have money, and I know the majority of the people who are signing up are black folk. So that's why I'm like, I know black folk have money. So I'll never assume and put it down in the bottoms just because there are people out there who want to invest or who want to contribute in a higher way. So if you want to, I made that option available for you because who am I to stop you? Secondly, if once you sign up the first time, you won't be able to change after you've signed up. So once that window's closed, it's over, and you'll sign up actually once you sign up, period, you can't change until the next period. So if you can pause at any time. So let's say you buy $25 a month, you contribute $25 a month, and you know you're gonna be on some rough times and you can't put in 25. You can hit the pause button. And then when the next time comes around, we'll know it, right? I'll know if it's active or not, and then we'll go from there. But if you're not active during the next re-up, then you won't. Like if your what do you call it? Your subscription is not active, you won't be a part of the next payouts, right? Excuse me. Another thing is, let's say you were just trying it out and you put in $25 a month, and then you're like, oh, I like this, so I won't put in more. I made it available for you to upgrade your tier really easy too. So you can go from $25 to whatever else you want to if you feel like that as well. So I just try to make it super one button click simple to do everything. If you have problems with that, just let me know. Because it is software and I built it in about probably 6 hours or something like that, 5-6 hours. So maybe a little bit more. It's probably a little bit more than that. So just know that, it is software. Things can mess up, but it's not anything to do with the miners. I won't do the miner until Monday, until I know how much I have. And then I'll try to buy the best bang for our buck, right? And get the best miner and see if we can get the most hashing power we possibly can for our buck and go from there. Because there might be other ones that work a little bit better or whatever, so on and so forth. There are no calculators, so it makes it really hard to see what things will be able to do or how they will be able to work. I actually had to play around with the algorithms and talk to the guy that's running one of the pools to find out what he thought was the best algorithm to run for the graphics cards that I'm using already. And I was messing around with Kukuru 29, which is proof of work algorithm, and then I went to Kukatu 31 plus. So, right? Hey, and by the way, make sure y'all like, subscribe, or whatever you got to do to get notifications, because this year in Koinda is going to be crazy. I already can feel it, man. It's going to be amazing crazy. We're going to build some stuff. Y'all don't realize how many people are working in the background and always working on the community, trying to build stuff for the community. So it's going to be amazing. So make sure y'all stay subscribed up, because I don't want you to miss out on stuff. Like, there was a gentleman a couple days ago who said, hey, man, I still got some CJs in my Forever wallet. What should I do with them? I almost told him, you better go find some friends. Like, real talk. Because I was just like, your Forever wallet. The Forever wallet was for now wallet. It was for now. Now it's no longer existing. So, but I told him, get a CJ wallet, come back in the group, and I know people will take care of him. I said, you still better find some friends, though, so folks will take care of you. But the only way you can stay connected is just to stay connected with what's going on with the lives and everything. Yeah, forever. So stay connected with everything because there will be tons of opportunities, I guarantee you. Just because I see the energy that everybody's putting in, and we have some very talented people working on stuff technically, marketing-wise. Like, people are really, this is fun. Like, this is really fun this year. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure when my little crazy looking face pops up, you check it out because it could be anything. Real talk. So, all right, y'all. I love y'all. Have a great weekend. And live, love life. Anybody got any, before I get off, anybody got any questions about the Grin mining? Those people who are interested, a lot of people have signed up. There's probably more people have signed up now. Last time I checked, it was between 15 to 20. I didn't do an accurate count. Sorry. Just looked at I try to gauge it based on the list I saw. So we'll see how many we get and we'll move from there. Hey. Let's see something. Hold on. I saw somebody just follow my regular Facebook page. If you follow a page, follow this one. Follow this one right here. This one's gonna be the better page to follow. My personal, my business page. That's the better one to follow right there. Cause I just saw somebody do it. What's up, Gayton? Man, I ain't seen you in forever. What's up, Gayton, man? How you doing, brother? It's good seeing you. You stay blessed. I have not seen you in a minute. Dang gone, boy. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm using NVIDIA cards. I'm using NVIDIA cards right now. Hey, Derek, did you move one of your cards over to Grin, to Mine Grin? I'm sure you can use AMD cards. I'm sure there's probably somebody has a plugin for it. But did you move yours over to Mine Grin? What's up, Shanika? How you doing? I'm waiting for Derek's response. I'm very interested in that. Because, look, you know what the dopest thing about when we made the Grin Mining Group? Because this is what you would think. You would think that not a lot of, just because of the field and what normally happens at conferences, not a lot of women are actually, black women at that, are miners, right? But the greatest thing about it is that the first 3 people that said they were mining Grin, in our group outside of me, were Sarita, Melissa, and Hakifa. So I was like, it's dope, man. You got 3 black women at the edge of this new technology. And that's what I'm saying, man. Like, we gotta stop buying into stereotypes and what we think the norm is. Because I'm gonna tell you what, folks around this group ain't normal at all. Like, these folks are special around here. All of y'all are. What is this? Just seen it off a friend's page. What's up, Fred Littlejohn? What you mean? What do you mean? What is this, Doc? What do you mean? This is Koinda, man. Welcome to Koinda. So Koinda is a group where we focus on love, collaboration, and economic empowerment. So we try to use technology, or no, not even try. We use technology to help level the playing field and to eradicate economic oppression. That's what we do. That's what Koinda is. And what I'm talking about right now is what we're doing as a collective called Grin mining. So Grin is a cryptocurrency. Grin is a cryptocurrency that is built that has Mimblewimble transactions. Okay, yeah, let me know, Derek, when you finish mining. He said he's mining. He's going to try this Sunday on Grin. Well, let me go back. Grin is a cryptocurrency that has Mimblewimble transactions. And Mimblewimble transactions are basically built on the idea of confidential transactions where you don't know who the transaction went to and how much was transacted, which allows you to obfuscate or actually allows you to hide, to keep opaque all the information about it, right? About the transaction, which is really, really cool. And so we're mining it, which means we are producing it by using this algorithm that is called Kukuru. It's a new proof of work algorithm. It's called Kukuru the cuckoo cycle algorithm, and we use Kukuru 31 Plus with the GPUs I have. What we're doing is putting together, because people were interested in it, but number one, a lot of people don't have the time nor the money nor the expertise to be able to build rigs out. So I told them, if you want to get down, I'll try to put together something. We'll just put our money together and get another rig, right? We'll set up another rig. Some people don't have the expertise to do it in the cloud. So I just said, I'll help out and I'll do that. We'll just put our money together and I'll manage it and make sure we keep it together. So that's what this is I'm talking about. For those people who want to be involved, the window ends tomorrow on Sunday, and it's a monthly subscription, and that monthly subscription basically goes to buying either cloud, or if we find out that creating our own rig, building our own rigs are better or whatever, that's what they'll go towards. So we'll have a whole month between every time, because again, this blockchain has only been around since Tuesday, which means we haven't even been around for a week yet. So it's brand new. We don't know what the returns are. We don't know anything from a financial perspective. All I know is that from an intellectual curiosity perspective, it's high on my list. I have been following Mimblewimble before they even put it into a blockchain for a while. I've been on the mailing list for that for a while, just watching back and forth, listening in, figuring out how this stuff goes. And now we are finally here where there are 2 blockchains using Mimblewimble transactions. I chose to focus on Grin, from the standpoint of I like the economics behind it, from how it uses fair mining, where it basically said nobody's going to get coins before everybody else can. They easily could have ran the chain beforehand and mined a bunch of coins themselves before giving it to everybody else, but they decided to put it on, and I was there at the Genesis block. Oh, thank you, Miss Robin. I don't know why you said that, but thank you. I appreciate it. I try to be a loving man, Ms. Robin. Says, I'm in. Can we upgrade our tier any month? Yes, ma'am. So what you'll be able to do is that once you get signed up, where do you go to sign up? Grin.cleophasjenkins.com. And the link is in the description of this video. Here, I'll pin that now instead. Let's see. See if I can get it up. That didn't sound right. There goes the link, and I'll pin it. Let's see. There you go. So grin.cleophasjenkins.com. You can sign up. Again, it's extremely risky. Like I said before, only put money into it that you can afford to lose. And what I mean by that is disposable money that you use every day that you probably shouldn't. Like if you're an adamant coffee drinker and you go to Starbucks, go to the gas station, get that coffee and save that $3, and that's what you put in on your monthly thing, right? If you spend a lot of money eating out, use that extra money. Instead of eating out 4 times a week, eat out 3 times a week, use that extra money and go. Intermittent fast, and that's what I'm talking about. Can I just pay my money and that's it? I don't want anything to do. Now, that's what I'm saying, right, Noah? That's the whole point. Because a lot of people don't have the expertise, so all they're doing is collectively putting the money together, and I'm going to run the stuff for everybody. So I'm just gonna run the miners, and again, I don't know what the yield's gonna be. You might get in there the first month and be like, bro, this ain't working, and I get it. You just push pause and it's over. How does the pool work? Do we get a certain amount of Grin every month based on what tier? Yeah. So it's basically I'm gonna take all of it, and then your piece of it is the percentage of what you get in the Grin, right? So let's say I put in $25 and you put in $50 and somebody else puts in $25. Then what'll happen is if there are 10 Grin at the end of the month, I'll get 2.5 of them. You'll get 5, and then the other person will get 2.5. So it'll work like that. Good. I don't want to be bothered. Scared money didn't make money. Ray, don't think about it like that, man. Look, you might not make money. I'm just gonna let you know. But you might not make any money at all. So just know that. Know that you might not make money. It's scared money lost money too. Just run me my money when it's time. Ray's killing me. So I just want to let y'all know that there is a huge risk. And again, the reason why I'm doing it, of course you're gonna get some financial piece back from it. But for me, it's really about the technology, running it, being a part of it at the beginning, seeing the things that you can do, seeing where here's the big thing, right? So I like to, I'm sorry, right? You make me laugh. I like to get in stuff early, especially technology, because what you do is you get to look at it from a different angle if you're a part of it, and allows you to see what the problems are, which then allows you to say, okay, maybe if I can fix this problem, maybe if I can build this out, then I can do this better, right? How much Grin are you mining per day, and where can we check the current price? CoinGecko, the current price right now is 4, but it's been going between 4 and 7. Like 4 and 670 or 690, so about $4 in between $4 and $7 right now. I have mined. I was getting about 3 a day with 2 miners that I was running, and then let's see. Yeah, I was getting about three a day. So I think I'm almost, what is this, the 4th day? So I'm about 12, 13, 14. I don't know what it is right. I don't have my computer in front of me, but. Yeah, I'm always going to be transparent with that. But when we all start mining together, I'm going to try to get together some charts or something so everybody can see it. So if you want to get down, you can. Again, you may lose every dime you put in, and then you might want to hit that pause button like I'm not putting no more money in there. Can we see Grin around 5 years from now? So here's my thing, right? If y'all want to know, you want to know from a standpoint of why I am interested, because it's very similar to the old Bitcoin, and there's only 2 currencies that I'm for real focused on at this moment, and that's CJs, period. CJs from a community standpoint, CJs from a us standpoint, us working together, us building a brand new economy, and then Grin for the same reason, because with Grin, it's literally fungible transactions, because you have no clue of where it's going. It's almost like it's more like internet cash, more like sending $1 to somebody, right? You don't know where that dollar, you don't know the history of that dollar, right? You know a little bit of it because people track down the serial numbers. You might know where it originated from, but once it gets out into the economy, you have no clue, and that makes things fungible. So the reason why Bitcoin is not fungible is because we have addresses that can be tracked back, and you can trace it all the way back. So then what happens is people wind up, like think about what happens. If I know that you got funds from somebody, and that person got funds from somebody who is on a terrorist watch list, so to speak, then they can easily say that all those funds are connected to this terrorist, and you had no clue. It's like dollars. Dollars probably been through all kinds of cartels, got cocaine on them, the whole nine, right? But at the end of the day, it's like you don't have a clue where it went through. But Bitcoin, because there are addresses and it's only pseudonymous, then you can trace that, which makes each Bitcoin, you can put a black mark on it. You can say these Bitcoins have been to a terrorist organization, so banks might not accept them, or some other financial institutions like, no, we're not taking any of these, because even if you are not connected to this financial organization, you could be. You get what I'm saying? So that's what that is. But with the Mimblewimble transactions on Grin, you can't do it. If you look at a block, you can't tell what the heck's going on, because they take a bunch of transactions and shove them all together. And as long as all of those transactions come out to zero, they basically took all of these transactions from all over the place, put them together into one hash. And so if you go look at the block, it's like, man, ain't nothing in there. But it all works out because of the math. The outputs and the inputs minus the outputs have to equal 0. That's how you know it's balanced. But that's how accounting works, period, right? So that's the thing. That's where we at on that. But yeah, y'all got any more questions? Any other questions? Because I just want to make sure that everybody knew, because on Monday, please don't hit me up and say, Lamar, I didn't even know I could be a part of it. I'm sorry. The only way I would do it is potentially make another page, right? Make another page and do another window. And then that group of people would be on another time. So that's the only way I would potentially do it. But it would have to be the same kind of window type of function, because I don't want to be like managing proration. So if you're not part of the first group of people, you'll be part of the second. And those are 2 different plans. They just start at different times. So you got the 18th, 19th, and the 20th plan. And then you might have the 25th, 26th, 27th plan. like that. And you could be a part of both of them or whatever. That's the only way I would do it, because otherwise it might get crazy. But I have a feeling that people who missed are going to want to become a part. So I've been trying to think about how I would do it without making it too cumbersome from my standpoint of managing it. But I think I can figure something out. I've just been thinking about it, because I know people are going to be upset because they didn't hear it. They weren't on Facebook at the time. They want to be a part of it. So I might open another window up, but I doubt it right now, especially for the first month. We'll just have to see. But the people who are in right now, on Monday, I will be spawning up our minor, and we might have to make another group that's private so y'all can get all the reporting and you can discuss and ask questions and stuff like that. We'll make another group that's private outside of the Grin mining group. It'll be like Grin mining group 1 or 2 or whatever. So all right, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Any more questions? That's what's up, Catherine. Because here's the thing. I'm not selling anybody on this. I know people tell people they got to get in before it's too late. It's like, look, I'm not going to walk you to this ledge, to the end of this ledge with me. If you want to do it, know it's on your own behalf, because you can just as well lose every dime of that $2,500, $500. Just make sure whatever it is disposable. Make sure whatever it is money that you can flush if you had to, that you can wipe your booty with. That's what kind of money you gotta have. Period. Bet you M. Flame wish he was here for this. I don't even know who that is. M. Oh. The name that should not be spoken. Hey, I get what you said. I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah. You silly, Sean. Ain't nobody fooling with you, man. But yeah, anybody got any other questions outside of Sean with that craziness? Anybody have any other questions? I was like, what is he talking about? All right, grin.cleopasjenkins.com if you want to sign up. It's the deadline's tomorrow at midnight. Once midnight strikes, the site will probably not allow you to sign up anymore, so you'll be stuck. Those people who are members will be able to get in to log in or whatever, but the people who didn't sign up won't be able to sign up anymore. So there you have it. All right, so anything else? What's up? Hey, Dale. Let me know, Dale, how many green you got now, man? Dale's mining too. Dale was one of the other miners. He's the only woman. I mean, he's the only male miner, a man miner that is mining right now. Because all the rest of the people that I know from our group that are mining are black women. So which is awesome. They killed that stereotype, smashed it. It's like anybody who thinks that, number one, that most people don't think black folk are in tech like this. Number two, definitely not black women, right? They would think, oh no, that's because that's what happens. So I'm telling you, it's like we need to get in by tomorrow to be part of this group. No. Oh, to be part of the first mining group, yeah, you got to get in by tomorrow off of this link. Click grin.cleopasjenkins.com. And there's no guarantee that I'm going to start another one. I just know how this works. Usually people miss all of this stuff I'm saying. I try to stay live for a long time to make sure people hear it, but it still winds up being where they don't click on the video. They see it on the timeline, they don't click on it. And then when people start saying, oh, well, I was able to get in, then they come back like, Lamar, can I join? And I'm like, you missed the window. And there's nothing I can really do about it. So I know that's going to happen. So I'm not even sure there's going to be multiple groups. But I've just been around doing this for a year. And I know that normally when this kind of stuff happens, somebody, the yield is a little higher. It started at half a day. Oh, really? It got better after I updated the miner. That's what's up, Dale. So now you're at 0.8. Hey, you getting pretty good returns, man. Hey, what is the card you're using again? What card are you using again? He said, yeah, don't know why. Here's another thing that could have happened, though. What the other part that could have happened, Dale, is... and I haven't been paying attention, but the difficulty could have fallen off because RX 580. because some people might have all jumped in early to mine it, and then they saw that the price was dropping, and so it might not be profitable for them to mine based on electricity costs or whatever, so they might have jumped out. So then that allowed your hash rate to go back up. What pool are you using? What pool are you using, Dale? Yeah, that's what we'll do, Sean, for sure. Like, and that's another thing. If people get out of the group, then we'll be able to scale down if we need to, because we don't want to overshoot what we have. If people come in, we'll be able to put more power behind it, right? Because they're all still gonna go into the same group, into the same pot. So basically, we'll use these funds from pool to update equipment. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Dale, that's the thing. Like, I'm not sure specifically the ACES. Okay. Oh, you on the EU West? Yeah. Hey, Dale, did you realize that? Did it feel like to you that the European one was working better than the American one at first? Like the European stratum was working better than the American stratum? I'm asking Dale. I need to get Dale to jump in. Dale, can you jump in on this call? I'm over here interviewing Dale. Can you get on live? Are you a live kind of dude, Dale? You got 4 GPUs running. Got you. Yeah, I would love to hear what Hakifa has. I would love to hear what Sarita's running. Sarita was trying to teach people how to build their own. Dale, are you a live kind of guy? Oh, good, Dale. Yeah. But here's the thing. I think both of them have caught up. If you go to Gridmit, I think both of them. Because at first I was seeing it drop. Okay, is it Dale? Yes, sir. I can just ask him straight. So we don't. Make sure your phone is turned to the side, Dale. Yes, sir. This is gonna be all right. Hopefully it works. It ain't working. Is it not working, Dale? Yeah, don't sweat it. If it don't work, don't worry about it, man. We're gonna have to do a live though. I definitely want to ask you some more questions because you are mining, and then Sarita. I want to do like a live show with everybody who's mining at home. So I just canceled it, Dale, because it wasn't working. It wasn't doing it. If you get your phone right, or if it works next time, try it again, and we'll see if you can hop on. Because I would love to just talk to you straight and stop making you have to type out. That's crazy. But yeah, man, that's what's up, Ron. At your own risk. I just won't keep saying that. Make sure I say it loud and clear so everybody understands. I'm not selling this to nobody. All I'm telling you is that if you're interested, I'm going to try to help out best I can. Please be patient with me because I got to manage all of this, but be very patient with me if you can. I understand it's your money, but at the same time, this is brand new. We got to get things set up. Another thing that we're going to be training on this month in the Grin mining group is how to set up your Grin wallet, because everybody has to get their wallet set up. Like, there's no way you're going to be able to get these payouts unless you have a wallet. So everybody's going to have to get their wallet set up. So just make sure that you understand that you're going to have to learn how to get your wallet set up. Like, straight up. You're going to have to learn that, because that's the only way we're going to be able to do these distributions. Period. So just let me know. Let me know when you get that set up. And then, hey, I love y'all. Any more questions? I love the questions. Keep asking questions, please. I enjoy that. How much? It's the tiers are from $25 a month to $500 a month. So you got tiers from $2,500 a month to $500 a month. And it is basically based on whatever people put in. I'll give all of those numbers out on Monday, and then I'll go ahead and start up a miner or two, or however many we need to get that thing really rolling. So good question. Anybody else got any other questions? Out of the folks watching in this good Koinda group? Does anyone have any other questions? Oh, man. Well, it looked like that's it. So, again, like I said, I love y'all. Live love. Oh, here we go. When you sign up, can you change your tier at some point? Yeah, yes. Yes, good question, man. I was almost ready to cut it off. Yeah, you can. So once you sign up, what happens is you get in, and then once you get into the dashboard, it's a real easy push button thing. You can update your tier at any point. The tier won't start until the next billing cycle. So like I said, if you sign up at 25 and you want to go to 100, then on the anniversary of when you signed up, the same day, that next month, it will bill you for the 100. And then I will reallocate what everyone's share is. And if I need to push the amount of mining power up, I will push the mining power up. To get your it depends. Oh, thanks, Teresa. Yeah, it depends about setting up the wallet. To be honest, you can set it up pretty fast. Like real talk, you can set it up pretty fast. It just takes a little bit of effort, and you might even have to run a cloud server yourself. But I'll teach you how to do a lot of that stuff. Like real talk. Like I'll teach you how to do a whole lot of that kind of stuff. Because that's the one thing. If you want to get your distributions, you're gonna definitely have to have a wallet. So like if we have more money, Sean, we can add more miners. So think about if everybody comes in at a certain tier, everybody comes at 100 tier, and then during the course of the month, 50 people go up to 500. That's going to allow us to get a lot of miners. Like we'll be able to push the mining power up pretty heavy. We'll be able to push it up pretty heavy. So that's what I mean by push the mining power up. Because if people put more money in, it's like, and we already are running certain stuff, when they put the more money in, we got to invest that into more equipment, right? So that we'll still get the return. Our distribution is equal to the monthly payout. Yeah, they're proportionally equal. So I was saying this before, if you put in 25, I'll put in 25 and somebody else puts in 50, you and I will get a quarter of the payout and that person will get a half. So it works like that. What if it goes from 500 back to 25? Then I'll have to scale back on the mining. Because we gotta do it for what we got. No, that's the thing, Sean. I'm doing most of this in the cloud, which makes it real easy for me to go up and down. Unless, like I said, what Sarita and Dale and them are saying, we can do it better from the crib. Right now, it'll probably mostly be in the cloud. Said she bring my Spanish and she keeping it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what's up, Dale. Yeah, I was just talking about like he was asking, Sean was asking how do we go up and down on the mining, but that's the whole thing. That's the way we're gonna be able to do it. That's why I was saying, if somebody wants to mine in the cloud, I definitely will help them out. One person hit me up about it and they realized it can get a bit expensive in that good cloud. Let's see if I please, Dave. Come on, please. Please let it connect for my man. Yeah, servers in the basically hosted at a data center, Sean. There he is. What's happening?
Man, I don't know what happened. I didn't realize you were in Koinda. I thought you were in the mining group. So I lost my connection. Then I couldn't find you.
What's going on, man? So look, yeah, could you tell folks, do you have your miners with you? Are they close by?
No, it's nothing special. It's regular miner for run a BTC motherboard, i3 processor, and then the 4 GPUs.
Yeah.
And I keep getting these horrible risers that I have to replace all the time, but that's how it goes.
Right. But here's the thing. So here's the question. You're getting 0.8 a day right now? Is that what you're getting?
I think so. I got it back up at about 12:30 last night. So I'm gonna check it again, when we hit 12:30 and see what it's at. But I got about 0.71 right now. So I should easily get 0.8.
Oh yeah, that's love.
Yeah.
That's love. You running 4 GPUs. Yeah, you're running 4 GPUs.
This is
Grin Mint.
yeah, the 7.7. That's from the last the last few hours since
Right.
12:30. So
Because most people don't know that there's an immature balance and then there's an unpaid balance because
right.
it takes 24 hours or 1,440 blocks, which there's a block per minute.
Oh, is that how that
1,400,
jumps up?
yeah,
Okay.
it's 1,440 blocks before the Coinbase transactions are spendable. So that balance can't be spent until a day. So that's the reason why you have the immature balance and the and your unpaid balance. The unpaid balance is one that you can actually take out. The
Right.
immature balance is still sitting there waiting for 1,440 confirmations before it's available. But many blockchains do that. People don't even know that. Like Bitcoin, the Coinbase transaction takes 100 blocks. So a lot of coins have that kind of like slow down from the Coinbase perspective. That's the reason why what's so funny is that even though people were mining it and the first blocks were out, it didn't get to start trading until the next day.
True.
So yeah.
So that 261, nobody
Yeah.
was getting that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody said what? So they said I'm confused. What is Grin? Grin is a coin that is built upon privacy. It basically uses what's called member transactions to make confidential transactions peer to peer, so that I can send money to Dale and I can send the amount to Dale and send it to Dale, and nobody knows I sent it to Dale or what I sent to him. And then they mix all of those transactions into a singular block, so that you can't tell what the heck's going on. And because of that feature, it allows you to erase some of the blocks from the past because you don't need it. You don't need it like you do in Bitcoin to keep track of all the unspent transactions, because each one of those transactions, as long as they sum back to zero, you can start taking off some of that old stuff that has already completed, that has already been committed. So it makes it more scalable in the future as well. So from a technical standpoint, I'm like so curious. Like I just want to see how this works, and the whole cuckoo cycle algorithm. Where most people talk about hashes per second, the Grin miner talks about graphs per second, right? So it says, what's the overall supply and current value? Current price, I think, is $4. Is it $4 or $5? What is it now? It just keeps going back between the two.
It's been pretty steady since that initial level out. So at least somewhere around between 4 and 5. It's been pretty flat.
It's been 4 or 5. Yep. And for it to be 4 or 5 out the gate is okay. Like I'm not looking at the price anyway right now. This is so freaking early. We don't know if that's profitable or not.
Right. It's also not anywhere. I think that's on. I can pick it up off of Blockfolio, but it only gets a price out of what's that? I gotta look it up now. But it's only like one place you can pull between CoinGecko and another spot. The only places you can get a price.
Right. And the exchanges they're on, we haven't seen none of the big daddies pick it up just yet.
Right.
Like Binance, Coinbase.
Nah.
They start picking it up, it might change a little bit, because
you can get a price from Buy Box, but it goes in and goes out. So
yeah. So I mean, it is what it is, right? But that's what Grin is. Says what's the overall supply. So here's the thing about supply. This is not a limited coin. A lot of the coins have taken a limited approach to become more of a store of value. This coin has taken the approach of being a currency, an actual currency. So what happens is you have this currency that they just continue to print 60 coins forever. What that does, though, is at the beginning, you have an incredible amount of inflation. So think from block 1 to block 2, you literally diluted yourself 50%. Right. But what'll happen is the amount of coins that are put in the market will finally get to a point where bringing 60 more on it'll be negligible. It'll almost be back down to zero. So you'll get to a point where it doesn't even matter, right? But that's their whole idea, is because they want to get people to spend it. Because the issue with Bitcoin from their perspective is people are using it as a store of value, which means nobody ever spends it, which means the whole currency thing that Satoshi was trying to go after never got realized, right? Because people are just holding on to the Bitcoin and not really using it. So
and losing them.
Yeah, and losing them, and yep. So this is a new cryptic coin. Yeah, it's a new cryptocurrency. Yep, Miss Nakia. So that's what it is, man. Dale, and I definitely. So here's my question: have you mined other stuff before, Dale?
Yeah, I was started out doing Sidecoin, and difficulty jumped up crazy, so the yield was not really worth it. So I started messing around with Monero. Did
Right.
Monero for probably 6, 7 months, all off the same rig, and then that's about to hit its not like it's they're about to run on what do you call it when you hit your the end of the allotment and they kind of start running on vapor. What's that called in blockchain? I forget.
Are you talking about once you finish when you
The
finish having all of your block rewards and you just
Yes,
running you only getting the fees from the transactions?
basically, yeah. So they're about to hit that point in the near future. I mean, it's okay right
Yeah.
now, but it's about to get there. So I figured, let me see what's up, find something else is going on. Fooled around with energy for like 2 weeks,
Right.
only because it popped up on What's a Mine, and played with that. That's not bad, and has
Right.
similar yield as Grin, as far
Oh,
as
really?
as far as a whole unit yield.
Yeah.
It's almost the same rate.
Got you.
But Grin
Yeah.
is a little more. Like energy's like $2.
But
Grin
Grin is
is
that way.
4
Grin is that way right now because there's a lot of hype in it.
because it's early. And that was my thing. I was like, oh, what happens if I got on the chain early? And boom, you popped up and you said, hey, Grin just went main. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna play with that.
Right.
So
And that's exactly what this. So you sound like me, but here's my thing. I was so naive because I hadn't heard a lot of people talking about it. And the only people I heard talking about it was from my mailing list, like of all the people that were actually building it, right? So, and I hadn't heard the buzz was like it was. So when I started mining it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go in here and sneak me a few. You know what I'm saying?
right, exactly.
They said
You
if
said there's a
investors
lot on there. Like
they said the second day, 88,000 GPUs, the equivalent of 88,000
right,
GPUs were being run.
that's
And I'm
crazy.
just thinking about that. Could you even see a room with 88,000 GPUs in it? That would be
That's
like,
crazy.
and they said that there were VCs that have invested over $100 million into units to mine Grin. That's how excited some VCs are about it. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is different than what I thought it was going to be. I thought I literally was part of this nerd group, and everybody was scared to get in because of the crypto winter. And I was, because have you seen what's going on Grin Mint? It's like, what is it now? If you
I haven't
click
been
on
looking at it all.
click on the homepage and tell me how many users now. Because it was when I started on it, it was like it maybe was 1,300.
Let me get off. I'm gonna go to homepage. 1887.
It was 17 yesterday. So we picked up
Oh,
like
maybe
hundreds.
maybe that's when I crashed because I crashed out. Maybe that's why. And
Because
then I noticed there was a newer version of the miner that was marked stable, and I was like, let me go get that. And
oh yeah, the 1.02.
yeah, and I think I'm on some Grin Gold Miner
Oh,
Windows
you use the
version.
Windows. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Windows.
so
Yeah.
it's because that's just the way my rig was built. I was like, just
Mm-hmm.
easiest path. So it crashed out
Right.
yesterday, updated the miner, and the yield popped up. I said maybe it's the miner. I don't know.
Right.
Changing too
Yeah,
many
because
things at once.
I upgraded to one. It's so funny to me because right before the launch, everybody had 0.052, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple days later, all of a sudden, here comes 1.02. So I'm like, I wonder if they were holding back to get a bunch of people mining on the wrong way, and that was their way of saying the founders are going to be able to get down and get some before. You see what I'm saying?
It's all game, man.
All the game, man. Oh, my bad. Somebody's asking questions. So how does the monthly payment work, and how will we see it turn into an investment in the future? So number one, I don't call this an investment. It's completely speculation. Number one. Number two, the monthly payment is you pay, and then however much I accumulate on the last day of the window at midnight, I'll use that to go get the mining, whatever miners we can get, whatever GPUs we can actually get with the money we have. And we'll do a mix and try to see what the best range is. And then when the window comes back up again, if people have dropped out, I'll use that amount and make sure we update the miners. And then you'll get your proportion of whatever you put in. So if you put in $25 and somebody put in 100, and somebody else put in 100, and somebody else put it right, then you'll get your $25 of whatever the Grin output is. But make sure you have a wallet. make sure you have a wallet, and we'll probably train on that as we move forward in the Grin mining group. We'll use that group to educate people. Hey, Lamar, I came in late, so I'm a little confused on grinning. I love it. I love just the word. I love saying it. People are like, I don't know about this grinning. So once we sign up, where does it go to and what wallet? Sorry for the dumb question. No, once you sign up, the miner is going to be getting it. It'll be sitting on probably Grin Mint until it becomes where it's an unpaid balance. And then from there, I'll take the payout into a wallet that I'm running that then I'll give the distribution. I don't know if it's going to be once a week or once a month or whatever. Since we're paying monthly, I was thinking that we pay out monthly, right? So if you paying monthly, at the end of the month, you get it, we restart for the next month and we keep going. That'll help me because I'm the only person managing this stuff. That'll help me be able to manage it easier and make sure everybody gets their share. And it'll be completely transparent. So we'll know what the unpaid balance is at the end of the month. And then that'll be what we move forward with. And I'll make sure everybody gets what they're supposed to get. So be patient with me because, like I said, I'm the only one managing it. But I do want to help people who want to get access. And I'm sure Dale, he might take some people on too. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. So yeah, Dale. So as a miner, how have you been doing it for long enough to where you felt good, or did you just start? You know what I'm saying? Because some people have been doing it so.
You know, I jumped in about a year ago with all the hype and everything. Started following you from the the BBS, and got with the Black Coin group, early on, all that stuff, and then just always wanted to do mining because I'm a tech head, specifically a hardware head, not a code guy, and figured how can I get into building a Frankenstein machine and what's gonna happen. So I got into that, and it's fun. It's just fun, It's I was doing Monero because I thought it might it'd have a bigger yield because it was a higher value coin. And it wasn't bad. The mining is pretty easy. The yield was rolling. I mean, I literally probably have like a handful of full-blown Moneros, but my rig's not crazy. It's pretty much a bargain rig. It was kind of the best bang for the buck cards, which then were probably $300-400. Now you can get them for like under $2. Specifically, if you go eBay, you got people who are just wash their hands of mining and like, yeah, take these cards. So you can get them, and if you know how to throw it together, hopefully they're not bricked, but you can give it a shot. So, and you could do it specifically with Grin. You could do it with one card, because that's what Sarita's doing. Yeah, and that's what she's building for folks at the mining group. So it can be done. You're not gonna get a whole lot.
Because they have Cuckoo 29 that they basically made that algorithm ASIC resistant.
Right.
But people don't know, like, it's going to be that way only for a little bit of time. I think they're giving a chance for the ASICs to come on board, right? And then you'll still have the two algorithms, but a lot of people believe that it'll go all ASIC. It's just giving people an opportunity who have these other miners to get busy, like right now, right? Like all the people who are sitting on all this dormant mining equipment, they can add some security to the chain. Because right now, the security on a brand new coin, the difficulty is so high, it's crazy, man. Like I'm just looking at it like,